Republic of Vienna. Let us give a round of applause for all our models, as well as the organizers of the International Costume Show.
In Vienna, distinguished guests, it is with all great pleasure that we welcome you to our belated celebration of the 55th anniversary of the establishment of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, also known as ASEAN. The theme of this milestone celebration is Stronger Together, as a reminder to the people of ASEAN to remain united and lend their collective strength to the COVID-19 post-pandemic recovery.
Before we begin, allow us to provide a brief background on ASEAN. The regional organization was established on August 8, 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand. From an initial 5 countries, the regional grouping now comprises 10 member states. The region is home to approximately 662 million people with a total combined GDP of $3 trillion. The ASEAN Declaration is the main document that outlines the aims and purposes of the organization, which include, among others, the promotion of peace and stability in the region, accelerate the region's economic growth, and drive social progress and cultural development through joint endeavors in the spirit of equality and partnership.
Our activity this afternoon commences with a song titled ASEAN Way, which is an expression of our collective aspiration for unity, identity, and belonging among the peoples of ASEAN.
Embrace the pride in our heart, ASEAN we
May we invite His Excellency Ambassador Min Tian of Myanmar, ASEAN Vienna Committee Chairperson, to deliver remarks on behalf of ASEAN.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We gather here today to commemorate the 55th anniversary of founding of ASEAN. First of all, on behalf of my ASEAN colleagues, I wish to express our sincerest appreciations to you all for joining this special occasion. ASEAN has come a long way since its start on 8 August 1967. The vision of unity in diversity, coupled with determined commitment to its norm of dialogue, cooperation, consultation, and ASEAN Way, has enabled ASEAN survive and thrive amid challenges and opportunities. We can look back with satisfaction that over 5.5 decades of cooperation and integration, ASEAN has enjoyed many achievements in the area in maintaining regional peace, fostering economic prosperity, social advancement, upholding the dialogues, digitalization, and cooperation with external partners. During this 55th anniversary year, significant progress can be witnessed by joining of 6 more countries to Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia, raising its membership to 49, and the entry into force of Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. These achievements have cemented ASEAN's priorities and position as a central role in shaping regional architecture, particularly in its relations with external partners. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this year ASEAN Day's theme, Stronger Together, reaffirm our continued solidarity for the ASEAN to move forward, to address challenges and to bring about more opportunities for all. We are striving for the realization of ASEAN Community Vision 2025 and its regional integration commitments. On the other hand, we are also pursuing the second plan of action 2021 to 2025 and the ASEAN-UN Comprehensive Partnership. I am convinced that our joint efforts with the United Nations will complement the goals set in ASEAN Community Vision 2025, as well as the UN 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. In Vienna, France, ASEAN permanent missions are cooperating well with UNODC and its affiliations, while enhancing our cooperation with IAEA, UNIDO, and CTBTO. Of course, the Austrian Ministry of European and International Cooperation. Here, on behalf of Permanent Mission of ASEAN, I wish to express our thanks to UNODC, IAEA, UNIDO, and CTBTO, as well as development partners for providing support and assistance to our ASEAN countries. Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I am happy to inform you that you will enjoy a taste of ASEAN today. Our national costume show and delicious cuisines. I think some of them are already having the food and arranged by the permanent missions of ASEAN in Vienna. Thank you once again for your presence and wish you all a happy and memorable ASEAN Day.
Thank you, Ambassador Min. Now we have the opportunity to hear from Director Jean-Luc Lemoyou of the United Nations Organizations for Drugs and Crime, who will deliver remarks on behalf of Director General Gado Wali of the United Nations Office in Vienna.
Mr. Chair, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished participants, it's my pleasure to join you at the celebration of the 55th anniversary of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. For over half a decade, ASEAN has championed peace and advancement for the people of the region, emphasizing unity and collective efforts. Those values continue to drive the organization, as reflected in the theme of Cambodia's current chairmanship of ASEAN, addressing challenges together. Standing and acting together is of utmost importance today. Southeast Asia, along with the world at large, is facing great obstacles to the goals of security, stability, human rights, and prosperity that are outlined in the ASEAN Charter, obstacles that require concerted joint action. The challenges that confront us cannot be tackled by any one country. Peace, people, and planet are under threat as conflict grows, tensions rise, and opportunities dwindle, all while food and fuel prices soar in many countries. Our best hope lies in revitalizing multilateralism and rescuing the Sustainable Development Goals. In this pursuit, the United Nations is guided by the vision outlined in the Secretary General's report on our common agenda. And I'm happy to see that in this pursuit as well, ASEAN has actively and fruitfully engaged with that vision, while also working commendably to achieve the ASEAN Community Vision 2025. The commitment to joint action has always stood at the core of the United Nations ASEAN partnership. In many instances, that commitment has been demonstrated by ASEAN member states here in Vienna, in our multilateral fora, and in your cooperation with the UN and its entities here based in Vienna. For my own organization, the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, ASEAN has proven to be a crucial partner in supporting Southeast Asian countries. UNODC has a dedicated memorandum of understanding with the ASEAN Secretariat, which has acted as a basis to cooperate on key drugs and crime challenges. At this moment, currently, the Office is supporting the advancement of the ASEAN Border Management Cooperation Roadmap, which was endorsed by the ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on Transnational Organized Crime in September 2021. UNDC has also contributed to the development and implementation of ASEAN's plan of action against radicalization and violent extremism, and we have worked with UN Women to assist ASEAN in increasing the role of women in law enforcement in Southeast Asia. Furthermore, our consultations with ASEAN member states were crucial in developing our recently launched regional program for Southeast Asia and the Pacific 2022-2026. We continue looking forward to working closely with the Cambodian chairmanship of ASEAN in 2022 and the Indonesian as chairmanship in 2023 to further advance our cooperation. Excellencies, once again, allow me to congratulate ASEAN and its member states on this anniversary, and thank you for your engagement with the United Nations Vienna and with the Vienna-based organizations. In these times of shared global challenges, we must stand together in support of shared solutions. The UN in Vienna will continue to work with ASEAN and its members and with all member states to fulfill our role in addressing the urgent problems facing our world and to deliver on the promise of the Sustainable Development Goals. Allow me to thank you.
Thank you, Director Limayu. Now, we would like to call on stage the ASEAN ambassadors and the representative of UNOF, UNODC, IAEA, UNIDO, and CTBTO for an official group photo.
Thank you, ambassadors and representatives from our ASEAN embassies in Vienna. We would like to present you the national costumes of ASEAN.
Our time has now begun. Open your eyes and see the change in you and me. Now as one, living under the sun, hear the children sing, the hope their voices bring. One ASEAN, one vision, one people we Now begun. Open your eyes and see the changing you would need.